Hi everyone, this is Dr. S. Sabdagiri. In this lecture, we are going to see about watershed management. Watershed is the area wherein excess rainfall from the hilly areas are collected in a single common outlet. Watershed is the area wherein drainage rainfall is collected through a single common outlet. This can be from hills, valleys, streams, rivers, and agricultural land, etc. Whatever may be, the area from which the drainage of rainfall into a single common outlet is called as watershed. This helps for basic planning of soil and water conservation practices. It's an integrated approaches for managing natural resources. This helps for integrating natural resources management. Need for water management. Due to increased in soil erosion and increased in land degradation, the water management practices is needed. Declining in groundwater day by day due to various climatic factors, to overcome and manage the groundwater level, to increase the groundwater level, this watershed management is highly needed. Irregular rainfall and climatic change impacts are nowadays we are facing at a higher rate, to overcome which this watershed management is needed. And also to increase the agricultural productivity and rural livelihood enhancement, this watershed management is needed. Objectives of water management are the basic objectives of water management is to conserve soil and conserve water resources. To conserve soil, if the drainage point or drainage outlet is in a perfect way, we can reduce the soil erosion by reducing the water velocity. And water conservation is by which increasing the check dams and increasing the in situ conservation, we can reduce the runoff, and by which increase the groundwater infiltration and increased percolation and increased release to increased groundwater recharge. And reducing the runoff and enhanced groundwater recharge. Reducing the runoff is the main factor by increasing the infiltration time, by which runoff can be reduced and by which groundwater can be increased and recharged. Improving soil fertility and crop productivity by two means: by saving soil and saving water. Saving soil is means topsoil is the fertile soil. If the soil erosion is happened, the fertile soil is lost. By conserving the soil, we can increase the fertility, and conserving the water, we can increase soil fertility and crop productivity. Promote sustainable land use practices, strengthening community participation. These are the basic objectives of watershed management. The key components of watershed management is soil conservation measures, water harvesting and storage structure, vegetative cover improvement, land use planning, capacity building, and community participation. These are the basic key components of watershed management. The soil conservation measures, there are various soil conservation measures are taken places for in the watershed area. Soil conservation measures are contour bunding, contour plowing. Contour is the imaginary line that connects the points of equal slope. Contour is the imaginary line that connects the points of equal slope. The contour bunding is the forming of bunds in the contour line. Contour plowing is plowing in the contour line. By these means we can conserve the soil. Next, terracing in the hilly area. In the hilly area, the slopes are generally higher. These higher slopes are reduced by terracing in this area. Then check dams and gully blocks. Check dams and gully blocks are mainly constructed in the water pathway. If check dams are constructed, the water velocity is reduced and waters are stored in a particular area, by which groundwater can be recharged. Mulching and crop rescue. Proper mulching and crop rescue management decreases evapotranspiration and increases infiltration rate and reduces soil erosion by preventing splash erosion. These are the ways by which mulching and crop rescue helps for soil conservation. Prevention of soil erosion and enhancing moisture retention. Enhancing moisture retention is by increasing the crop residues and organic matter cover in the soil. Water harvesting technologies. Generally, water harvesting technologies reduce the runoff. The water harvesting technologies are utilization of percolation tank, farm pond, check dams, recharge pit, trenches, rooftop rainwater harvesting, diversion drains, and contour trenches, by which increase groundwater table and ensures water availability. These are the water harvesting techniques by which we can increase the groundwater table level and also ensure water availability. The percolation tank is mainly for recharging the groundwater. The farm pond is mainly for supplemental irrigation to the crop. Check dam is mainly for storing the water in the particular area and to increase the groundwater level. Recharge pit and trenches for in situ moisture conservation. Rooftop gardening is to reduce the runoff velocity. Drainage, diversion of drainage is to convert water from available area to non-available area. Vegetative and biological measures are afforestation, reforestation, agroforestry, horticultural plantation, grassland development on the slopy land, live months, and vegetative barriers. These are the vegetative and biological measures helps for in watershed management in specific to soil and water conservation. Afforestation is the area where long term there is no available of area where long time no permanent tree culture is there. That area we are developing tree culture is called afforestation. Reforestation is the area where there is any gap in the long term uh, grasslands. Grassland on the slopey land. If the slopey lands is unavailable with the grasses, there is a high rate of soil erosion. To avoid this, grassland development on the slopey land. Agroforestry is the combined cultivation of agriculture crop plus forestry. Horticulture plantation is the dryland horticulture crops are cultivated. Live buns and vegetative barriers. Live buns are cultivating crops in the buns and vegetative barriers. This helps in enhancing soil stability and helps for increasing biodiversity in the region. The outcomes of watershed management is reduced soil erosion. It helps for increased soil health. It helps in increased groundwater recharge. It helps in higher agriculture productivity. It improved livestock opportunities and it improved livelihood opportunities and enhanced ecosystem balances. These are the outcomes of our watershed management. As a conclusion of it, water management is a holistic strategies that conserve resources, support rural development, and ensure sustainable agriculture and environmental outcome. Thank you.